What's going on, and welcome back. So I think it was like Christmas of 2006, or it might have been Christmas of 2007. I'm not too sure. I was given Oblivion. Now I got it and I was like, oh, Oblivion. And I looked at the back and I saw the pictures of the game on the back of the cover. Now my cover's a little bit, my box is a little bit beat up, but I saw this. I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing, right? For the time, you know, the graphics at that time, I thought they looked absolutely amazing. This is the game that I ended up breaking 2 Xbox 360s playing within a matter of like 2 months. And I'm not even kidding, man. Like, I started playing this game and I honestly have to say that I became completely like addicted. This was like my drug. This is the game that I get out of work, I come home and I play it till like all hours of the night. On my day off, as soon as I woke up, I'd start playing this game, and I'd play this game from the time I woke up until the next day. And I'm not even kidding, man. I'm not even kidding. That's how much I played this game. So back then, I used to work at a grocery store, and I wasn't really making that much money. So when my 360 died, got the red ring of death, at the time when I was playing this game, I was like, oh no. Oh, and this was, dude, and I remember this. This was on a Friday night. On a Friday night. So I was like, and I was off the next day. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. What am I going to do all night? Like, I was freaking out. I was completely freaking out. Now, again, I wasn't making that much money. So that next day, to continue playing this game, I went and got a loan out for like $500 so I can buy a new 360. You know, back then it was so simple because you could just take the hard drive off of one 360 and put it on another one. And I think they made it that way because I think they knew back then. I think they knew that their consoles were faulty. That's why they did it that way. I don't know, man. Just a little theory here, but I got the new 360 and I came home and I put the hard drive on the new one and I continued playing this game, dude. I was doing everything I could possibly do in this game. So I could do all the NPCs, exploring everywhere I could possibly explore. And then I finished the game. And then the adventure continued because I continued playing this game and looking for spots that I hadn't been to. And then I burnt out another 360. And that's when I thought, I think it's time to give this game a break. Now, I ended up picking up Oblivion for the PS3 Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. I had never really played it on there. I was kind of over Oblivion by that point. I just thought it was cool because it had, you know, all the DLC on it, and I had planned on playing it one day, but I just haven't done it yet. Of course, Skyrim was announced, and I thought, oh my god, here we go again, man, another Elder Scrolls game, and this one looked absolutely gorgeous. So of course I picked it up for the 360. Platinum hits, I don't know why I had the platinum hits. I had the original version, I don't know where it's at. That's why I had to pull out the platinum hits. But it wasn't until I picked it up on the PlayStation 3 that this is where I actually finished the game. Okay, so picked it on the PS3, finished it on the PS3. I got it on the Xbox One for my son because he wanted to play it with mods. Later on, I got it for Christmas, the special edition for Christmas, and then later on, after that, I picked up Skyrim for VR. Dude, so like I got all these. Dude, check this out. I'm not even kidding. Like I got all these copies of Skyrim. Did I have an addiction to this game? Maybe a little bit, but. And then like a couple of weeks ago, I picked it up on PC. Dude, the reason I picked it up on PC was because I was watching videos and people were just throwing all these mods on this game, and they made it look absolutely gorgeous. And like they changed the whole game up. You know, you could get different adventures, different quests, and I was like, oh, dude, that's for me, man. That's definitely for me. At the time when I got it for the PC, It was actually on sale for like $3. So I was like, dude, I gotta pick this up, right? But again, my PC is like a low end. It is a gaming PC, but it's a very like low end gaming PC. It'll run Skyrim good enough, but like after about maybe 5 minutes of playing it, man, that sucker starts humming. Man, them bands kick on, and I'm kind of like, do I really want to play, you know, this game on my PC? Because this is the computer that I used to like edit with, right? And this is the computer that I used to play guitar with. So I was like, I don't know if I want to, like, I'm afraid to break it. Let's put it that way. So I want to explain to you how I'm playing Skyrim in 2025. And it's pretty much the same way that I played it when Special Edition came out. At that point, when I got Special Edition, I had already finished the game. I was done with it. And I hadn't played it again. And then... No. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm getting my timeline all screwed up here. So when I got Special Edition that Christmas that it came out, my plan was to throw some mods on it, make it look really nice, and just go adventuring, right? That adventure that I took that Christmas day lasted like 2.5 months of nothing but playing Skyrim, and it was the best time I ever had in my life. Let me tell you, I threw some mods on there. Now, one of my favorite things to do on this game is going to the Mages Guild and doing their quests, right? So you can become a part of the guild. But the way I got there was an adventure, let me tell you. And this is the way I plan on maybe playing on the PC. And I want to take you guys with me on that adventure. I'm trying to get a setup here where I can like film. Like I've done this before with like let's plays or whatever, but I'm working on a better setup. Let's just put it that way, so I can film, you know, me playing through Skyrim or whatever. But so what I did was started off in Whiterun. I got on one of the dirt paths, walking paths or whatever. So let's say the Mages Guild's right here. I walked there, but I walked in the opposite direction. Dude, my plan was to start at Whiterun, take off on the opposite side of going the opposite direction of the Mages Guild on the road, and walking all the way around the map until I got to the Mages Guild. Now, you're like, okay, but did that take you 2.5 months? It did, because the way I did it. Every cave that I discovered, or every little, you know, encampment or whatever, I explored it. Everything that popped up, I went off the path, and I was, oh, there's a cave right here. So I walked up to the cave and I started exploring the cave. That took a little bit, got out of the cave, back on the path, and continued walking. And then, oh, there's something else. So I got off the path and went and explored that, got back on the path, and took off walking again. Dude, it was an adventure. Dude, I made this game an adventure, dude. You know, I didn't play like, oh, follow the storyline and then do this and that. And I did eventually finish it on here, but it took a little bit because of the way I was playing the game. Now, I don't know if anybody else has ever played it that way, but I was like, man, I'm gonna make this game last because I like the way it looked, right? So everything that I saw, I was exploring, and this was years ago. Now I started playing on the PC, and I was gonna do the same exact thing. Get to the Mages Guild. Now the Mages Guild, man, once you get there, it takes a while because the quests they send you on, some of them are long, some of them are big quests. That's why I love that, playing the Mages Guild. Now there's probably some of you that probably did the Thieves Guild or something else. I never played like the Thieves Guild or any of the other like classes or whatever. Can you hear my dog? She's over here being a little snorty. But maybe this time I will. Dude, the way they make Skyrim look right now is absolutely freaking gorgeous, dude. It looks like a whole other game, you know, with all these mods that you can put on there now, especially on PC. Because I tried playing it. I tried playing it on my Xbox One X, and this was like 2 weeks ago, dude. And that's one of the reasons why I bought it on the PC in the first place, because it wouldn't let me play it on my One X. And this was before, okay? This was before I added any mods to the game. I'd start playing the game, and like 5 minutes in, the game would crash. And the disc isn't scratched. I checked the disc. There's no scratches on this disc whatsoever. I don't know what's going on, or I know it did an update before I got to play it again a couple of weeks ago. But dude, this disc it's absolutely clean. Not a scratch on nothing, not even a fingerprint on here. But I don't know if it's that update that screwed it up or something. Dude, I don't know, but it kept crashing on me. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna start it up on the PS4 and play it that way, I guess. And it worked, but it just didn't look the same, man. Like the mods were different. There's a version of Skyrim. Sorry, I stopped. That's why I bought it for the PC. But there's a version of Skyrim. They're all mods, of course, for PC. That this game looks absolutely gorgeous, dude. It's Skyrim, but it doesn't look like Skyrim. You're probably seeing the gameplay footage right now because I had to get some for it, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I want to do this. I want this to be my Skyrim. This is how I want to play my Skyrim. Here's the problem with it. I went to the site where you can download these mods to make the game look this way, and I think it's 350 mods to make that game look the way you're seeing it right now. You need a very high-end gaming PC, which I think, like right now, there are some really expensive PCs, but there's some that'll run the game like this. That you can get for a fairly decent price that won't break the bank. You know, it'll take me about a year to save up for it, for the PC, but eventually I do want to get a gaming PC and do some PC gaming. I've been playing console games my whole life, and I never really got into PC gaming, but I've been looking at some of the games on Steam, and oh my god, dude, there's some bangers on there, let me tell you, and I would love to play them, but I want to get another, like I said, I want to get another gaming PC, a higher end one, so I can run some of these games. But as soon as I get I'm working on a setup right now. Working on a setup, so I can take you on adventures with me through Skyrim, because, dude, it's fun. I love this game. It's an old game, but it's still, you know, it still lives up to like from the first time that I played it, dude. And since I hadn't played it in years and years, recently playing it again, dude, I'm finding places I've never even been to. I've seen things I've never even seen before in this game. Just like going off the beaten path and adventuring. I'm like, what the hell is this, dude? It's amazing. This game is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait for the new Elder Scrolls to come out, dude. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what that one's going to look like. But anyways, that's the way I'm playing Skyrim in 2025. And as soon as I get a setup, I can take you guys with me so I can show you what's going on. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you